So this is my video about walking sticks, but also something else. So on the left you see also a regular umbrella, which is quite sturdy and quite a big one, but still is a lot weaker than the next umbrella. This is more of a umbrella that we use for a wedding, so very robust. And next to it is, they call it an unbreakable umbrella. So this one is even more robust, stronger tip, and they have a different approach. They have a polypropylene shafts instead of the steel ones of the other ones. Next to it is a very lightweight adjustable walking stick. So it's aluminium but very light, and you can adjust it to fit a very small size, almost like this. So to store it, for example. Next to it is a walking stick of light aluminium, the orange one, orange-red one. And it carries some survival items like a compass, a window breaker on that tip here. And it has a pointy bit, so the knob that hits the ground is more for rough terrain, so it's quite pointy. Also, it could carry a saw or something like that. Next to it you see the same principle, but then more robust aluminium, far thicker, far heavier, without all the added functionality such as a compass and all the other stuff. Next to it you see more of a shepherd-like walking stick. Peterdale's also examining it here, with a hook in it. Another hook design you see next to it. This is more of a old X-inspired design. Both are completely plastic. And next to it you see a full aluminium walking stick, so a very elegant type of walking stick. And next to that you see a steel tube with a narrow, small diameter layer, and it has some limited prying ability, so there's a very small pry bar at the top that you can also take out. Next to it you see some cold steel, so these two are also CS. So you see here the walkabout, so simple walking stick, and next to it is African walking stick. And on the end you see something completely different than a walking stick. This is they call this a fitness mace bell thing, so it's far too heavy, 4 kilograms, but it could be used for training, for example. You see it here. And also the other walking sticks could also double up as training tools, of course. So just get some cardiovascular exercise, but also some strength and fitness and flexibility. Of course, the main theme is, except the mace bell here, which is a fitness tool, all these other tools could be used as a walking stick to a degree. Of course, if you use the umbrella, you have the drawback that it will bend over all the force that you could exert on it, but the light work could help. Could still hold up. The same will be with this collapsible walking stick. If you are too heavy, you will have troubles with it. This umbrella here could be the best of both worlds. So it could give you some cover against rain, but could also double up as a walking stick. The benefit of the straighter edges that you can see here is that you can also use it a little bit to lean on. For example, if you want to sit, but there's nowhere to sit on. Those could help, of course, as well. Now I will show you some of the features of each individual stick or the likes. Let's start with the mace bell. Then to the small steel tube walking stick. There's a little bit of pry bar head, as you can see here. And the benefit is that even though it's a very small pry bar, because of the leverage you can generate with this steel tube, you will of course ruin the steel tube, but if needed you can pry a little bit better than with just a small amount of pry bar that's in there. It also has a PVC pipe in it so that it doesn't shake, as you can hear. So it's very nice detailed, and this is just a little bit of bend, because of course it's not nice, and it's cool that you have direct contact with steel. This is also very heavy. This is the heaviest walking stick as compared to all the others, except this one, but it's not a walking stick. As compared to all the others, except this one, but it's not a walking stick. This might be the second heaviest. This is yeah, just a more of a show-off gentleman type of walking stick. Very elegant tip, as you can see, and then it tapers up a little bit. Also very nice work on the handle. The benefit for such a design is that you can, the other one you had to hold as a knob, but this you can like more of a pistol grip. So it's easier for the hand, you have some more positions you can position it in. And also the benefit is you can lean on top of it if needed. So that's a benefit that you will also see with some of the other walking sticks of similar design. For example, this one. And you go again to aluminium. This one is a hollow design, so you can just screw it off if you need it to be shorter or longer, which is nice. You have a little bit of concentration tip here if needed, where you can break, for example, window, but this is just a sturdy stick and also very good to lean upon because you have the flat area again, and this is also a nice knob feeling in the hand. The survival situation, if you don't need shelter, otherwise I told you, I think the umbrella could be better. This could be a very nice one. There's some tools, like for example the compass here, also the window break at the other side, and you can screw it open and then you will find, for example, a saw. So if you need to saw something. Also it's lighter still than this one, but the tip is not good for urban environment because it's far too pointy. It's more of an off-road type of walking stick. It could be very good. Also you see here a little bit of damage to the paint. You see the aluminium coming through. So that's what it is. But a very nice walking stick that is also easily, and you can collapse it in smaller parts and take it into a backpack if needed. You hear the saw, I think. And this walking stick, this is perfect if you need a walking stick for a situation that you don't know if you need it, just for light work. Also very easy to collapse. This is weighing almost nothing. This is by far the lightest walking stick, and as I told you, it's very easy to put to a different size. As you can see here, for example, just with this knot, but you can also collapse it to an extremely small size. So I will show you here. So it can be collapsed to about half the size that it originally had. And then you can just get it back to the size that you need. Also, for example, if you take this with you, if you have an injury, you can still lean upon it, but also use it for children because you can easily make it to any size that you need. So this is just your traditional